Hey YouTubers, it's Sunday evening here and just thought I'd come downstairs and record a video of my 10-gallon um, live bearer tank, I guess you would call it. I don't really have a name for it. My red chili Endlers and my Heterandria Formosas I got from Glenn Hawkins. Beautiful fish. I've only had them a couple months and I really enjoy them. They've both species have really taken off in this tank. I don't even have a clue how many I have now. I think I started off with 10 or 11 red chili Endlers and probably about 6 or 7 Formosas. I think I have one pregnant female Endler right now. Some beautiful males. And I have a couple of female Formosas that are dropping fry right now. Every time I come down here, it seems like there's more and more fish in here, and I know they're still dropping them because there's some real tiny ones in here. And they're all over the place. The Formosas, they seem to like to hide more than the Endlers, the baby fry. You usually find some in a couple of them in the Java moss or the massive hornwort over here. Yeah, this tank's not the prettiest tank. I really enjoy it though. I mean, it's probably my favorite tank, just because of the live bearers in here, and I love the Endlers and the Formosas. But you know, with this duckweed has taken over. I think I had one little tiny piece or something come in with a plant that I got through the mail, and I just haven't been able to keep it under control, and I finally just gave up and just let it go. So I just scoop netfuls out of it every week when I do water changes. It's in a couple of my tanks now. I had some Sylvania minima growing in here, and it was beautiful. I mean, it was growing just as much as what the duckweed is now. I mean, I take netfuls out of here, but the duckweed came in and just kind of took over, and I couldn't really separate them, and it was just a mess. So I just let it go. And the same thing with my snails. I know you guys can see all the pond snails in here. I got a ton of them. When I first, I think they came in on, well, I know they did, on one of my plants. Probably some eggs that I didn't get washed off, and I was wanting to get rid of them. I was kind of panicking there when I first saw them, but now I just enjoy them. They're just part of the tank. I do have a couple. I have 3 assassin snails here. I figured I'd try to keep the population in check naturally and see what happens. I guess if it gets too out of control, I'll try to another method of getting rid of them somehow. Trap with some cucumber slices or something in them. But for right now, I just enjoy them. It's just part of the tank, natural look of the tank. But it's definitely, for what I call a planet tank, it's not the prettiest tank in the world. But what's in there just grows like crazy. These guys were some of my. I've had this tank set up for about a year now. The autos I've had in here probably for about a year. I think I have 4 of them in there. They were probably the first fish that I put in here. And I've really had like I said, I've only had the other fish in here for maybe 2 or 3 months. I'm not even sure when I got these guys, but I think there's a couple red cherry shrimp in here. I have one tank that's just, I must have a couple hundred of these guys in the tank. I need to get some more in here. But I think last September I started off with 8 or 9 red cherry shrimp, and they just taken off in that other 20 long that I have. But anyhow, I'm gonna let everybody go for now, and I guess we'll probably talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.